There's a great large extent that each and every one of us must withdraw from helping ourselves more formidably, more focused, and more proactive. That's the truth of the matter. A lot has been exposed, and people are now beginning to see this truth that has been hidden for long, that has been hidden for centuries. This is one thing we must encourage ourselves to do better. Because whether you like it or not, they are now scared of the level of speed that we have gotten ourselves to. But the funny thing remains is that we must continue in every aspect to engage ourselves and to fight for freedom. Because that's the only benefit of what we have been pushing. It doesn't matter how they intend to do this stuff. We must gather ourselves proactively, more focused, more formidable, and more combined in every situation. The international government has considered a lot of things here, and when I say they considered, I mean they truly considered. And the consideration must start from one post to another post, one committal to another committal, one possible measures to another possible measures. And that's where the truth will heal. We must reconsider ourselves in a very big forum, that what goes around must come around, and what comes around must go around. So ụmụ Chineke o ruo na mgbe anyị kwesịrị ịbịa nwee nghọta, jụọ onwe anyị ajụjụ anyị kwesịrị ịjụ onwe anyị, ịmalitekwa ebe anyị na-amalite, maka na ajụjụ a jụrụ bụ gịnị? Onye zụọ nwanne ya zụọ onwe ya ọfụma. It is now happening and victory is now being assured. From head to toe, we will continue to win in all the circles, circumference of whatever they present to us. Because the biggest part of it is they want us to be losers, but we refuse to. Fachoka ibagwa, mana anyị kwere aba agwa. Fachoka iwe iwe, mana anyị kwere iwe iwe. Every road will be crossed properly, and every position will be seen as something that should be seen. Doesn't matter when, it doesn't matter how. What matters more now is there's this big victory that each and every one of us must practically practice. And when we are done practicing it, we can now tell ourselves the truth. Victory at last. Did you get your answers well before you started asking all these unnecessary questions? And that's the cleanliness of the message. That the gospel truth we share today started from somewhere. And that's where the message lies. That's where the message lies. And today, the zoo is in a big mess. Very big mess that they cannot even come out of. And we're asking one important question. How then do we unleash Dorime? The front page is already carrying it. Maka na onye kwuru eziokwu a kwuru mgbe o kwuru esi gịnị na ife unu na-eme unu ejiri nwayọ na unu ga-alapụta onwe unu. The zoo thought it was a lie. The zoo thought it was one of those messages that they used to get. Leave these cowards. Igbo men are not known for giving up. Do whatever you want to do from today to tomorrow. They will never give up. That is how we are made. That is how we are made. Simplicity, prolonging, more victory, more organized, and victory is being thrown. So, as we are marching towards the doorstep of understanding, we must understand the possible effect that is going to help the Biafran people, one at a time. One at a time. It doesn't matter who gets what. What matters more now is the truth is exposing the lies. There's no two ways about it. No two ways about it. So the earlier the zoo understands this message, the better for them. The earlier they understand this message, the better for them. The newspaper, the biggest newspaper in Finland. It's not a fake believe. It's not a fake believe. I'm gonna have a game. It's not a fake believe. Wait till you see the final freedom of the Biafran people. That's when you understand the strategy that Nnamdi Kanu started. We must help ourselves. When we watch eating on and I saw Marako man who one eating what I carry on. Walk we believe. Because I want a man ways at the end of the day. It no go make sense. That's the truth. It no go make sense. So as long as we are into this gospel, prolonging it like hours, and making sure nobody gets hurt within the day. And once again, with wisdom, tell ourselves nothing but the truth. Because at the end of the day, what matters more is the truth. I say at the end of the day, what matters more is what? The truth. So each and every one of them must put themselves together in order to communicate what must be. And the moment it is achieved, everybody will be in that dying step where we'll ask ourselves one important question. Who gave the order? And that's the gospel truth. Ụmụ Chineke oruo mgbe anyị kwesịrị ịbụ onwe anyị eziokwu. Si onwe anyị ife a na anyị na-azọdo does it worth our time? Does it worth so much time, there's so much energy that is given? And if it doesn't worth it, we should look at ourselves and say to ourselves, enough is enough. That's where the story begins. The biggest part of it is making sure that everything happens in accordance. One big victory, one big message, one consuming force. We're already at that point.